it's fabulous, and if you're going to have these things, my thoughts on it is to wear them. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Out of all of these bags, which are the ones that I actually use? And that is today's tag video from my good friend here on YouTube and in life, Deb from Wild Unfiltered. And I will of course link Deb's channel down below in the description box. And the tag is the last 5 handbags that you've actually used. Now I'm going to do 6 because we all know the Neverfull is going to be in it, and that's not really giving you any extra information. And when I do my 5, remember that I wear sequins to do the grocery store, so my 5 might not be what most people's would be. But the most used, last used bag that is always in these lists, no matter what the tag video is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I think this is a fabulous bag. And I know that I recently shared with you the Jamie 4.3 from YSL that I intend to swap out of for this for work, and I still intend to do that, but there is a handbag liner being made for that bag that will not be ready until the new year. It sags when I put my laptops in it, so it needs that little bit of support, and that's why I'm not in that yet, but that is still my intention. But for now, this is still my everyday bag that I use to work every single day. I was recently in Dublin. I took this bag with me as my shopping bag. Anybody that gives you any shade or criticism for the Neverfull or says it's basic or says it's everywhere, don't listen to them. This bag is everywhere because it is so good. It is so good at what it does. It's a fabulous, fabulous workhorse. It's a staple in my collection. Regardless of all these other bags, this is my number one ride or die. As you can see, it's an absolute mess inside because all of my stuff is just thrown in. This is, I would be lost without this bag. And this is the last used bag. I used it yesterday and I'm about to use it today because it's that good. Number 2, and this is the newest fabulous beauty to my collection that I'm still over the moon with, and it is the Mini Kelly. Like, even with what I'm wearing today, she works. She is fabulous. This colour is fabulous. A lot of you were worried when I unboxed this because it's yellow, and yellow bags haven't worked for me before, but most of those yellow bags had a cooler tone. They were harsher and brighter. This has an orangey undertone. She's definitely warmer. I've used her already. I also wore this bag to Dublin. This was the crossbody bag that I wore. I put the chain strap on it from the Mini Lady Dior to make it more usable because that strap that comes with it is ridiculous. It sits up here on me. And it looks awful, but this is the last, this is number 2. This went to Dublin as well as the Neverfull, and she's just fabulous. Even I'm kind of just, you know, I am obsessed with this bag. I don't know if I'll ever get over the obsession with this bag. If these weren't so darned expensive on the resale market, I would be collecting this in every single colour. I just love her that much. And I'm so happy that she is on my last 5 used bags because I would hate to have finally got this bag after all those years of waiting and she sat on a shelf. Number 3 is a bag I said I wasn't going to buy. Wasn't for me. Too big. Wasn't going to use it. Louis Vuitton squeeze bag. I use this bag so much. I only bought this bag in October when we were in Paris for our anniversary, and given that I have a lot of tiny bags, these bigger bags are actually very useful. Did you know you can actually put your things in bigger bags? This fits my hat, fits my book, fits all my things, fits my children's things. It's so easy to use and it's refreshing. Although, don't let my petite mals hear me say this, but it's refreshing not having to Tetris, not having to put my phone in and lay things on it and move them around. So easy to use, and I used this very recently. I used this a lot, so much more than I thought I would when I bought it, and she is definitely on my last 5 used handbags list. Number 4 is the Chanel sequence bag in the medium size. I adore this. I wear this bag with everything. I wear this bag to do the grocery store. I wear this bag with clashing prints. I generally wear it crossbody. You can, because of the strap on this, wear it under your arm or crossbody. I would even wear this with what I'm wearing today, and it absolutely would not bother me that it's clashing. I think this bag is that good. I am so glad I bought this. I don't know why I put it off for so long, although I'm very glad that I bought it in New York with my friends on Fashion File. It was very special, means a lot to me. I wore this bag last weekend or the weekend before, taking my youngest son, who's 5, to a birthday party. I was that extra mum who turned up to the soft play birthday party with the Chanel sequence. But I don't care. It's fabulous, and if you're going to have these things, my thoughts on it is to wear them. Number 5, talking of Tetrising your stuff in your handbags, is my petite mal. And if you're wondering why they're all facing backwards, they're not protesting. The gold hardware is just glinting off the light and it's annoying me. I can see it glinting and refracting and all of those things. So that's why they're turning their back on us at the moment. But number 5 is my petite mal in the monogram. I love this bag. I have waxed lyrical about this bag so many times. I took this out last Friday night or the Friday night before, I was out on a works do, and this is the bag that I took. Now, it was Tetrisy because I carried the strap in the bag because I knew that we were going dancing at the end of the night, and I drop things. If you've been on my channel before, I drop things a lot, and there's a lot of marks and scuffs and damage to the corner of this bag because when I have been out and dancing, I've dropped her and I've bounced her off the floor. So I now carry the strap with me when I take this bag out, and then I just add that on and make it crossbody. But it does take up room in what is already a very small Tetrisy little box bag. So what I have to do is put my phone in it. I have to then lay my lip gloss on top of my phone and my card in front of that and make sure everything is laying perfectly, or the bag doesn't close properly. It will still close, but this won't be tight. If I don't put it in right, there'll be a gap right along here, and I can still put this over it, but I don't like the gap in case things fall out. But yeah, it doesn't put me off using this bag. Not the easiest, but if you're buying this bag to use, it's not because it's a practical, easy to use bag. It's because it's a complete and utter vibe, and it's fabulous, and it's such a conversation starter. It looks so good. Like, even with this, I am wearing very baggy palazzo type jeans and a sweatshirt, and this just, it looks fabulous. These bags, if you love the petite mals, I adore them. I want to collect them. Of course you do, Amelia, but they're so good, and this is definitely on my most used. Would it be on my most used? I don't know, I haven't done that video yet, but it's on my last used 5 bags. And number 5, if we don't count the Neverfull, of my last used bags, and I think this speaks to my personality. I think this collection of bags that is the last 5 that I have used pretty much sums up my collection and speaks to my choices, my preferences in bags, the colour, the sparkle, the brightness, the not kind of neutral, no, none of that, not quiet, no, none of that. But number 6 is the Fendi Baguette in the Purple Rain. This is my Deal bag. I call this one Deal. I have the pink one, which is Meredith. Of course, that's for Deal from Deal's Addiction and Meredith from Living Lux with Meredith, my 2 fabulous friends. This came with me to the cinema to watch Wicked, and I just thought that going to watch Wicked deserved a special sequency sparkly moment, because again, for me, if I'm going to spend the money on these bags, I'm taking them to the grocery store, I'm taking them to the cinema, I'm taking them to the birthday party, because I don't go to enough events or galas or things like going to New York to meet my friends. I don't do that every other weekend. So to use these bags, I have to make them work on my everyday life and everyday outfit. This would work with today's outfit. Even just with this, which is very wide, casual trousers, the sweatshirt, and this, it would work. And if you're interested, I do get a lot of comments about how I incorporate sequins bags or sparkly bags into my everyday life. If that's something you're interested in, follow me over on TikTok, because I do a lot more outfits of the day over there and share the bags that I'm wearing with them, and that would probably give you a bit more insight. But yes, this is number 6 of my last 5/6 used bags, and I think she's fabulous. So those are the last 6 bags that I have used from my collection. Do they surprise you, or did you expect it to be all sparkle and bling when I'm talking about my last 5 used bags? Let me know what your last 5 used bags are in the comment box, and Deb has turned this into a tag video, so if you are a creator, I would love to hear your version of this and watch the bags that you actually use in your collection. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you've enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing, and if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.